Well guys, how are ya? This morning started off beautifully. Lovely February morning, bit of a frost. Scrapes myself into work for 7 o'clock. Supposed to be on a course all day. And then disaster struck. Well, two disasters technically, but the first one was because my license has been out of date for so long. I can't just do the refresher course, I have to do a new license, which is handy. So that was that, I was thrown off of that. And then we get a phone call, one of our forklifts is a bit too heavy for the ground that it's on. So of course, international rescue, pants on the outside. So I'm just zipping down to Swindon with a bit of road plate on. Hopefully that will help spread the load of whatever it is that they're lifting. I don't know what size Versalift they've got down there, but I would imagine it's a fair size one if it's making the floor crumble a little bit. But we'll get down there, we'll have a look. And we'll see what it's all about. We'll see you in a bit. So, seems like we got quite a few other metal fans in the house. Although dwarf metal and folk metal, they're new even upon my lubricated ears. But no, it was kind of as I expected, if I'm honest with you. I was half expecting some ELO to pop up, you know, bit of Genesis and whatnot, bit of prog. So I popped my head out of the house last Saturday afternoon and I was greeted by this. Lovely, isn't it? That is a 2.9 injection Granada. Factory spec. Came out of the factory. There's a convertible Cavalier there. Don't know if you saw that. Yeah, come out of the factory like it. On RS wheels. Lovely car. Automatic though, 2.9 injection. V6. It's like a Scorpio with a body kit. You guys remember the Granada Scorpio? You can hear it shouting now. Warning, this vehicle is turning left. Let's see what Delight's Bird Lips got in store for us this morning. I ain't getting anywhere in a hurry this morning, am I? Ain't you lot got nowhere better to be? Who's that flashing? Dunno. Somebody. Probably a friend of Bradley's. You know what I've done? I've left my sandwiches in the fridge back at the yard. Oh, that's not gone well, has it? What an idiot. So Luke, my brother-in-law, they're not married, but you know, long story, not going to go into it right now, I haven't got all the time, but hello Charlotte and Macy. Big supporters of the channel, they watch every Friday whenever I do a video. So we kind of invented this little thing over Christmas where whenever we meet up for a drink, the evening has to start with Crocodile Shoes by Jimmy Nail. And I'm not sure who's exactly responsible for that, but it seemed to have stuck now, so may as well go with it, haven't we? Whee! Thought we were going to make that then, sports fans? No. Oh. Sorry about that, Bradley. That may have stuck to your steering wheel. Bradley is not going to be happy with me. He's going to have all sorts of germs. Left your beacons on drive? No. I don't think he was interested. Left your beacons, driver, you've left your beacons on. No. No, he's not interested neither. You might remember a few months back I did a video coming down this hill. And they've kind of got the one part of it to grade. You can just about see it. And you can see there, look, where the grade is. It's kind of not 100% yet, but that bit there where the dozers and all are, that's going to be, I mean, that's probably a good 15 to 20 foot above the existing road there. That's how much they're taking the grade out at this angle of the hill. At this angle, at this point of the hill. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in the beautiful sea fishing village of Marlborough. It's not really a sea fishing village, I may have added that bit in there. If you've never been to Marlborough, it is actually a very nice place. The town centre especially is very markety, market town. If you like walking, there's a nice tow path you can walk along. This hill here, however, I won't recommend it because it is pretty steep. Go on, dude. Yeah, you're welcome. Yep, how you doing? Oh, Jeff in that red van. Been sitting for a long time. Whee! I'm rolling down the hill, I shouldn't be. Let's put the back in gear. The old daft waiting there, look, trying to get a run up for the hill. I don't blame him. He's gonna need all the help he can get. Oh look, IDS. You know what that stands for, don't you? I drive shush. Shush. The thing was telling me to shush. Oh God, this flaming sat-nav. It's beeping and whooping and hollering. It's like having an American in the cab. Joking, I am. Joking. Right, we're going double right here. So we're going right and then right. Right at this one. Right at this one. Take the big swing. Up in a high range and away we go. Right, we'll zip on a time lapse. We'll see you when we get there. They're retarmacking the road here. Now, how illegal is that, sports fans? I mean, he's on the zigzags. Is that 3 points? Yep. Are we going to wait for him to go? We'll have to. I suppose you could argue if he'd have parked a little bit further up, he'd have been blocking the road. However, man's got plenty to do, so can't get on him too much. Well, apparently they're in here somewhere. Well, oh, there we go. I can see the orange and green. Oh, sat-nav's just beeping his head off. We'll go and see what the boys have got themselves into. Oh, there's a cafe there by the look of it. That'd be handy as I've left my sandwiches at home. Oh, the room in the world, as you can see. And the Versalift's back on the... So there's the Versalift. Guess we'll try and reverse in there somehow. Can't see that happening, but we'll give it a go. Oh no. Just on the curb there. Ideal. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. So that forklift there, well, I say forklift, it's more of a Versalift. They'll be using that to lift the machine off the trailer. Only at the moment, I don't know what's going on, so we'll abandon it here and go and unload the plate. I will have to put my overalls on at some point. We'll go and see what's going on. Hi guys.
What's that on your head?
That's my hat, that is. That's my hat.
Why is your dog a bone on it?
That's my security blanket.
Is that what
It's
it's like Brian Windrush for some reason.
who's the one who likes the trains? Who's the one who likes the trains? What's it? Francis Bourgeois, whatever.
Machinery with I'm getting a word.
Hey, it's paying for my Chinese at it. It's paying for my Chinese at the end of the month. Right, so there's the road plate. We'll see what we can do. Hello, hello, hello. Right, so I'm just taking this tracking plate off. I've had a little powwow. And what's happening is, because of the block paving, the machine and that's going to be too heavy. So it's going to make a right old mess of the floor. So if we put some bit of tracking plate down, the Versalift will be handy. You want to say hello, Bob? Hey?
Benders.
All right, benders. So Bob Baker, that is Doctor Who's son. Right, put these ratchets. Have you noticed anything about the lorry anyway? It's not mine.
Tart sandbag in there, doesn't it?
I don't know, I can't smell.
Tart sandbag.
Tart sandbag. I kept getting rained on as well.
Oh, so
By his air freshener, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It stinks.
But it's alright, I kept sneezing, so his steering wheel's covered in my sputum.
And the windscreen.
And the windscreen, yeah. I might run an
Are they
anti.
using VV16 then?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I set it up, but I can't do my test till I've done the other thing. Because mine ran out 5 years ago.
Oh, you can't do.
I can't do a refresher.
They changed the rules.
That's right, yeah. So. Right. I presume that Versalift's too heavy for the floor.
Correct.
Got you. Right. Alright, well hurry up then, because I got to get on.
What are you doing now?
Filming. Right, we'll get this crap off and we'll see you in a bit. Hey, just forget I'm here.
It's effortless, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's only about a ton anyway, isn't it? I'll put the timbers on the top. Oh, he's done that already.
Fucking God.
You want to say hello, Phil? It's hello. Right. You sick of me then?
You going to drive back now in that address?
Yeah, normally. Right, so you got an idea of scale on the forklift now. It's next to the rigid. So we drop this tracking plate off for the machine that I can't show you, which is on that trailer. And yeah, they're basically going to put it on skates and wheel it through the door behind me. Okay, so we've unloaded there. The boys don't want my help because there's 6 of them there already, which is fair enough. I mean, how many cooks does it take to make a chicken pie? Too many. Right. Gonna try and get past this Versalift jib now. I don't think Bradley's got a low bar on here, but I won't smash it off just in case. No shame in a shunt, they say. However, there is a C in See You Next Tuesday. Bit offensive. Oh, here we go. Come on. She's round. Right. Bye, gents. See you later. Up. Oh, bus. Du care. Maniac! God, she weren't hanging around. Crikey. Nobody going to be late for work on that bus. Right, well, we'll just dawdle back to the yard. See what mischief we can get into on the way back home. It's a lot to remember again going from an Arctic back to a rigid because of the old tail swing. Reversing's always a challenge as well because you just get used to setting the lorry up where you're going to reverse and realise you're completely nowhere near where you want to be. But you know, I should be happy to have a job. Thank you. Right, we'll see you in a bit. Hello, so we've made it back to the yard. Yard's still here. So because I'm not a complete moron, I will wipe, because he's got these Dettol wipes, I just give the old steering wheel a bit of a wipe when I get my germs off. And yeah, we'll give her a bit of a wipe. We've turned into a Mrs. Hinch video now. Right, so we'll just get rid of the steering wheel. We'll clean this thing here. Not sure what this does, but we'll give her a wipe. Right, I should be doing this on OnlyFans, shouldn't I? Right, that's probably going to be it this week. Again, thank you for bearing with me, but you know, just pop my card out. It is what it is, isn't it? You know, I'd like to be able to show you more. Unfortunately, I can't. So, right, we'll see you later. Morning, sports fans. We're now in an Arctic. We're in what can only be described as Scania's biggest mistake. It's a 3-pedal opti-cruise. I mean, make your mind up, guys. Come on, one or the other. Manual or automatic. You can't have both. Clutch to... If you've never driven one of these, it's a clutch to start and stop. But once you're rolling, you ain't got to press the clutch again. It just changes automatically. You do still, however, have to go into gear on the stick, but the stick's actually up on the steering wheel. It's such an odd bloody thing. Anyway, reason why I'm driving an Arctic is we're off to Neil Brothers today to load a machine. So, just got a little 3-axle trailer. Got a big 620 under my ass at the moment. The turbo on this thing, oh, you are gonna hear it shortly. Jeez. She howls. Just hit a bit of traffic though, as you can probably see. The noise is real. We'll get a bit of clear road and we'll feed her some onions. Well, just while we're waiting for this little bit of traffic to clear for the 69, I had to come up the motorway because I have got another base from another machine on the trailer at the moment, which is also wide. She's only 340, but I say that like it's not very wide. It's still 3 meters 40, but probably not the best idea running up the 46 this morning in the dark with a wide load on. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, motorway jet today, boys and girls. As you know, I absolutely love the motorway. No, that's a lie. Although it has been nice listening to this thing whistle away. We'll get on the 69, I'll show you what I mean. Righty. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Listen to her go. I know the view's not the best, but well, it's a lovely view actually. It's just right in your face. Love the sunrise in the morning, especially on a cold, dark day like today. We just back her off a bit just so we can hear that turbo again. Woo. go, that's coming through on the phone. Oh, it sounds glorious. The particular model I'm driving is while running. It is a little bit noisier than the S series, but it's an old R series, isn't it? So it's gonna be. Well, it's not old, but you know, it's an R series, not an SR series. You know what I'm saying? He pops around. I don't understand how this is possible. Lorries should never be able to overtake a car. And that's not a reflection on the speed I'm doing. That's a reflection on the speed the car's doing. You know? Now looks like it's all stop up here. Wonder what the lights we got going on now. It's probably just a queue for the M1, but you never know. It's a bit early in the day for a caravan to be in bits all over the dual carriageway. It's a bit early in the year as well. It's probably just the volume of traffic. Oh, see, there we go. I nearly did it. I forgot to press the clutch down. See, this is why these Opti-Cruiser are such a bad idea. I nearly went straight up the ass of that car then. Yeah. You gotta watch what you're doing with these things. So, the only good thing about traffic today is we get to hear the old girl rev back up again. How can you get bored of that? Wow, we've made it into the darkest depths of Leicester. As you can see, it's a bit foggy now. We're about a mile away from the joint. I mean, the roads have somewhat changed since the last time I come here. So all of this is new. Right, so it turns out I hadn't gone the wrong way, I just hadn't gone far enough. What happened was, I came in this way, whereas I normally come in that way, but I don't know how I managed that, but there we go. Right, I think that, yeah, they're just lifting the base off of me now. You can probably just see that going on in the background. And they're going to lift the machine on me, but the machine I want's inside, but one of our other blokes is already in there, so we'll have to wait for a minute till he comes out. I can back in, load machine, put strap on, and put a sheet on, and away we go. But there's the offending base. Right, we'll see you in a minute. So please don't judge my bad parking. Yep. The trouble is the wide bays are taken up by the really wide fridge lorries and the really wide. So yeah, that's what's happening. So I'm gonna go and grab a sandwich and I'll see you in a bit. Sun's right in your face, isn't it? Sorry about that, guys. It's the time of the year, unfortunately. I was just leaving Leicester Forest East. You can tell that by the way that we're heading south. The old cooling fan's on for some reason as well. I suppose she's a bit loud. Right, well, we'll engage the onions back to the yard. I can't really show you around what I'm carrying too much, but it's a 21 ton box. It's 6.5 meters in length, 3.4 something high, and 3.4 something wide. There we go. Right, well I'm going to sit in another traffic jam now because why wouldn't I? And we'll see you next week. Don't forget to give us some kind of comment. You know, it'd be nice. And don't forget to subscribe. A lot of you aren't subscribed, you know. Come on, what are you doing? 60% of people aren't subscribed, you know. 9 out of 10 people will tell you that. Right. Sorry I'm yakking on, I just am. Right. I'll see you next week. Love you, bye.